What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another World of Warcraft video for the War Within. Now today we're talking about a familiar topic that we have talked about in the past, but we have learned some very new stuff or interesting things. We're talking about botting, and botting isn't really something I talk about a lot. I mean, I've talked about it quite a lot over the years, but if you compare it to my gold making content, any other content, it is like, what, 1% of my channel. But botting is a very important topic to be, important topic, and it's something that I'm very angry at Blizzard for, the way they are and actively have been handling it, and what they're doing to botting. My anger to this became very apparent in Classic WoW when they really let botting get out of hand. Before Classic WoW it really wasn't, it was always bad, but not that bad, and in Classic WoW it just became bad multiplied by bad, and then TBC even worse, and Wrath even worse, and now I'm back in retail again, and it's absolutely horrible over here as well. So we have some clips to show you today, just to show you how bad this can be. And the thing is, when I've been reporting bots in the past, or seeing bots in the open world, I usually operate by thinking that bots either buy a level 70 boost, or they are botting their way to max level. However, that might not be the case, and they might get to level 70 for free, without botting, and then they start botting. And that information is quite important, because that means that they will not get banned until they're level 70, and then they can start literally botting War Within content, or any other content they want, so they can start making gold, and just keep that show running before they get banned. And the way Blizzard bans bots in the World of Warcraft, both Classic WoW or Retail, they do so in waves, which means that when a bot starts botting, you will very likely have several hours, sometimes days, sometimes even weeks before the next ban wave, because once again, Blizzard bans in waves. So instead of banning, for example, one bot every second, they ban, let's just put a fictive number out there, 3,500 bots every single week on Friday at 5 PM. Now for this, there is one clip that I want to show you guys, which is right here, which is something that Olive pointed out to me earlier today, so thank you and shout out to Olive for this one. A bunch of boomkins, level 20, in on around plains, I hope I said that correctly, and at Knockwood on hold. This is a Dragonflight zone, and you might think they're level 20 in a Dragonflight zone, which is kind of weird, but you can use something called Chromie time, which is basically time walking, and you can then level through any content you want, so you can level up in Dragonflight content, which means from level 10 or level 20, whatever level you want, you can start doing Dragonflight content and level up that way. And all of these characters are level 20, none of them will be level 21, they're all level 20, and there's a reason for that as well. These are basically accounts that are leveling up a botting account, and they are using free trial accounts to do so. Free trial accounts are locked to level 20, and there's a reason for doing this. When you are botting on a free trial account, if they get banned, it's a free trial account. It literally doesn't do anything to you unless it's an IP ban, in which case if they're using virtual machines, for example, they can even circumvent that. And if it's a hardware ban, they can probably circumvent that by using a virtual machine. And if it's an IP ban, they can be using VPNs or anything else. So when they're using a free trial account and those accounts get banned, it is literally a free account anyway. And what they're doing here is they have 4 free trial accounts in one party, and they have one actual bot in that party. That being said, that bot, like the guy they're planning to bot on later for gold, he is not doing anything, so he will not get banned for botting because he's sitting right here and he is AFK. We have marked a couple of them, like all of these level 70s I'm targeting right now, they have already been leveled, because all of these other level 20s running around, they're farming experience for these guys that are AFK on these huts, and they will then ding level 70, like this guy who has dinged level 70, and he's using white armor. So he dings level 70 and his basically naked when he gets to level 70. Everything you're seeing on the screen right now is a botting operation using 4 free trial accounts and 1 paid for account to get to level 70, and then the paid for account starts botting at level 70, and by doing this there is no risk of getting banned while you are leveling. This means you can start making gold when you start a risk, basically. So you start taking the risk at level 70 when you start farming for gold, botting for gold, instead of botting while leveling, because if you're botting while leveling, chances are you might get banned before you even make any gold whatsoever. So by doing this, they are minimizing the risk to reward ratio to be more in the reward ratio than the risk ratio. It is insane for botting. So basically I just found this entire situation to be very laughable and bad, and you can see right here how these boomkins are moving. They're obviously bot, and once again they're capped at level 20 because they are free trial accounts, which means they cannot go over level 20, and due to how scaling works, they also take care of these elites very easily, and they're all elites, so the person getting boosted here levels up very fast. According to Olive, they seem to be leveling in about 1 to 2 hours. This is a power leveling place as well, by the way, so anyone who's selling power leveling boost, for example, they usually boost in this location, and you can sell a level 70 boost here, like all the way from level 10 to level 70, and usually do so in about 1 to 2 hours. So this entire process right here, everything you're seeing on the screen, the operation, is basically, once again, 4 free trial accounts, boosting up 1 paid for account, and then that paid for account will then get to level 70 and start doing, for example, herbalism and mining in the War Within, which means they don't have to pay for the level 70 boost, and they don't have to take the risk by botting to level 17 to like use, I don't know, a questing bot or a mob farming bot or anything else. Now you also have this clip right here where you have a bunch of characters that are level 69, or between any level and level 69, because they are doing chromie time here as well, and they are farming mobs for raw gold. At this place they can do this. This is like the other alternative to botting, where you can do something like this to level up and farm gold at the same time, or farm gold once you're level 69, or alternatively even level 70. You can do something like this, and for this location it's in Silverpine Forest, and it's a quest you can unlock by doing one singular mission, which means this is kind of hidden from the public, because you need to do one mission to unlock this place and unlock the mobs and start getting that hyperspawn, and just by following these druids around, the bots around, you can see how quickly they are killing these mobs, and by comparing achievements you can see how much gold they have made as well, and so far the druids over here that has been inspected and compared achievements to, they have made between 40 and 50,000 raw gold by looting. Between 40 and 50,000 raw gold by looting from this place. That's ridiculous. Just from leveling and then being level 69 and just farming these mobs. You can see how quick the mobs aren't even alive before they're dead. They just melt. And you have so many druids here as well. And it's always druids every single time. A bunch of ferals and a bunch of boomkins. Now, I just wanted to point out that botting is really bad. I mean, obviously, we already know that, right? But these botting operations are getting crazier and crazier every single expansion, and now we have bots that are 4 free trial accounts, boosting up a bot to level 70 to avoid the risk of getting banned before getting to level 70, and those bots are usually the War Within herbalism and mining bots, right? Because they usually get banned faster as well. They're farming War Within content, and they want to minimize the risk that they take to level themselves to level 70. The characters we just looked at in the previous clip, the level 69 in chromie time, and in a specific questing area, where they are much less likely to get observed, and therefore much less likely to be reported, and as a consequence of that, much less likely to get banned as well, so they can usually farm for a longer period of time before they might get banned. Meanwhile, bots that are farming War Within content, they are much more susceptible to getting reported by real players looking at their behavior and being like, you might be botting, I'm gonna report you. I've reported quite a few myself whenever I'm doing herbalism plus mining, because they're so obvious. You can get them stuck on TNT mines, for example, and that's always really funny. Either way, botting is bad. Blizzard, please do a better job, I beg. And if you watching this video want to make gold in a more legitimate way than botting for gold, then you can check out my gold making guide for the War Within through the link down below, where you can make a lot more gold than a bot can on a gold per hour basis at least, by just following the simple advice listed in that guide, whether you are farming, whether you are crafting, even if you just want to have a shuffling type of gold farm where you can basically AFK and make gold while you're basically AFK. I can make about 50,000 gold per hour right now, while I'm not even at my PC. Well, actually that's not true. I have to be at my PC every now and then to click a button, and I mean, I click one button every half hour, so you click one button twice and you can make 50,000 gold. It's pretty insane. So if you want to have access to my gold making information, once again, it's in the guide right there, where you can check out through a link down below in the pinned comment or the video description. In addition to that, when you buy the guide, you get access to a gold making Discord server, where I give you guys exclusive information and early access to gold making videos. That means if we find a really insane farm for gold, you will have access to it before it goes public. If we find a good investment opportunity, you will have access to that before it goes public, or one of those shuffles I just mentioned where you can make a bunch of gold completely AFK, you will have that as well before it goes public. At the moment, we have 3 very valuable videos that are exclusively available to people that have this gold making guide, which once again will be in that Discord server that you get access to when you buy the guide. So check it out for more content, earlier access to content, and for a very good gold making guide. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts on everything on botting in the comments. I would love to hear some actual honest opinions about botting, so let me know. Just let me know everything you have to say. Are you happy with the current botting situation? Are you angry at Blizzard? Have you given up? Or just let me know everything you are thinking in the comments. Either way, thank you for watching, I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you again in the next video very soon.